Hey guys, Andy here. I've got a Dashcam comparison for you today. On the left is the Blueskysea B1w, and on the right is my usual camera, the DDPai M6 Plus. You may have watched the review of the B1w that I did, well, as I'm recording this, I did it yesterday, in which I think I'm quite complimentary. You know, it's a very good camera. It's only £50 on Amazon, and if you're going to buy it, please do use the link in the video description, because then Amazon give me a few extra pennies, which is always very welcome. So I think for £50, I'm just going to start off by saying, very good camera. In the review, I think I said, is it as good as my DDPai? I said, no, it's not. Looking at the video footage, and obviously we're going to see differing lighting conditions, and I think it's probably more apparent when the light gets low. I think it's possibly the footage is slightly better. So in the daylight, it strikes me a little bit as slightly overexposed. You look in the sky and it's just a washout of white in the B1w, whereas the DDPai, you can see the clouds in the blue sky. But at the same time, I think possibly the B1w is a crisper image, although maybe overly crisp. In the review, I do a bit where I sort of freeze frame and I zoom in on the license plate, and it's a bit sort of over sharpened, I suppose. But now we move into the lower light. This is an early morning commute, and maybe it's the sort of letting the more light in or the slightly overexposed that helps it. But I think as the light goes down, the image quality of the B1w really starts to shine. It just looks to be that more detailed. It's just a crisper, better image. The DDPai just looks slightly hazy. Now the DDPai, it is, I guess, older technology now. They brought out an M4 which did have better performance in lower light. So maybe, well, I haven't got the M4 anymore, so I can't compare against that, unfortunately. But I think it really shows how good the B1w is, though, when you see this sort of footage. Likewise, as we swap into kind of actual nighttime, well, I say nighttime, it's about 5:30 in the evening, but in December it's as dark as it's going to get, really. And they're both of them look good. Well, you can see them, you can make your own decisions, I suppose. Now, whilst now I am looking at these two, and I think possibly the B1w does look the better image, I am going to stick with my DDPai though as my daily camera. There's a few things I just prefer with it. I like how I can just remove the unit quite easily. It's not stuck in place kind of permanently. I love the button that I've got stuck on my dashboard now. Now the B1w has a button that saves certain footage, but I like how the DDPai does it, where I get 5 or 6 seconds from before and after the button, as well as a still image of when I press the button. That just seems a really good system for capturing just that moment that you might, I don't know, maybe it's just something simple, like you see something funny, you press the button and you've got just that element, rather than the B1w just stores that 3 minute or 1 minute or 5 minute segment of footage. So for me, I will stick with the DDPai, but actually for £50, the B1w really is a very good looking camera. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. For now, my name's Andy. I'll catch you all again soon. You made it all the way to the end. Well done. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please do subscribe by clicking the little fella over on this side of the screen. You might also want to check out the other videos. Should be just there. Check out my website as well, androidandy.uk, made by me. I'm learning HTML and PHP, so hopefully it's functional, but I'll see you again in the next video.